Praise the Lord, everybody. Hope all is well with you. I'm dealing with a bad toothache. Oh, gosh. It's funny how people don't think I know what they're doing. But it's funny how they want me to respond. And they think I'm putting my all in my response. But they don't even recognize the mask I wear to even perform, to be around them so they get a thrill. But it only reveals who they are and confirm what my gut tells me about them. I wish I had a button to just press to say how much I don't care. So I won't have to wear a mask. So I don't have to entertain the dialect of people being fake, being opposition, doing all these things. None of these people are my focus. I don't care what they do or say. You have to tap one's phone to show you have power or to make one paranoid. That does nothing for someone who is boring. I'm bored. Like on purpose, I'm bored. And I enjoy it because I love my peace highly. And I know it drives people who monitor me illegally and want to bully me. I know it drives them crazy. It gets on their nerves. And I don't be boring to get on their nerves. I enjoy my peace and quiet. I'm in my own lane. 99% of my life, my daily life, running errands, going to work, coming home, I'm in my own lane. People have to make it about them for me to be a problem. But I'm a threat. I'm a threat. And then to slander me about what I broken or suffer from, like I'm alive, so it's ability to heal. And if folk were decent, solid human beings that will congratulate, go, you know what? I'm happy for you that you got over that. I'm happy that you came out of that. But by shaming, they don't realize they're making way for themselves to get in those same positions. You don't become greater by you shaming others. You get in those circumstances that you put them, that you shame them for. The same ones who shame me by my issues, they can't even show me what healing is like. So my question is, what to have a reaction for? There's no detachment. There's no desire to even converse. How can you shame someone who's not even coming for you? But you're getting paid to, and you don't want it to be revealed. But it's a lot of things that's going to be revealed. It's a lot of judgment God has towards a lot of people. And I don't hate none of them. Dear, do your job. I don't hate none of them. My message to them is, do your job. I don't hate you. But you can't make me attached to you. You can't make me want what you have. No jealousy, no envy. I don't care how much you talk about me. You let me know I'm the it. You let me know I'm it. And I'm becoming it. Because I never seen someone that will talk down on someone if they're low and trying to get up. Aren't you already up? Aren't you already established? Aren't you already whole? But the same ones who throw projections, who throw wrenches in my own will, in my own awakening, living life, daily life, living glass houses. You don't live in glass houses. Put all that energy and show one how to heal by being an example yourself. Because if you can't be an example yourself, you're a hypocrite all for money. And that's just it, period. You can't let person A and person B, they have a problem with each other. You can't let that come out, hit air, and both sides speak their piece. You're the problem. I need to carry one of those buttons where they have the dogs that translate the message for dogs. I need to translate some things. And I don't want to waste no more time. No more works. No more. Because I don't care. I don't care. I'm so detaching over things. And people think I don't see through it. I see through it. But I'm also looking 4-5 miles ahead. Because this is stupid. It's stupid. You want to monitor what I do and then tell folk who nearby me to bring it up and, oh, make it seem like you in common with her so she can go to bed. Honey, you can go to Burger King. Go to Burger King. Have it your way there. Because I'm a grown woman. You can think I'm nice or I have a way of being nice to any and everybody. That's me giving my golden opportunity. That's when me giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's when me trying to respect everybody. Different races, ages, stages of life. I have no desire towards anyone. I want to take out my own trash in my own life. I don't want yours. I don't want your benefits. I don't want your handouts. I don't want your projections. I don't want your acceptance. I don't want nothing. I'm okay with nothing. But folk can't let that be it. They go look for something else to make me broken. And it's like, dang, why about you go find something else to make you heal? Real talk. Because it's not the cocaine. It's not the meth. It's not the greed for control and money. It's going to make you whole. And then you have the audacity to be upset when others want to heal. Who made you God? Who the hell made you God? And as if I have to ask for permission. Oh, Master, I've been an addict. I've been a loose woman all my life. I want to evolve. Do I have permission? Man, I love Jesus. Let me pull back. I love Jesus for real. And all that niceness and giving people benefit of that, all that dissolves very quickly, very quickly. You ain't the only one that can get real, get right. But real power is not needing a group. Real power is not gang stalking. Real power is healing and loving yourself. And not putting something that's man-made in your body or above your character, your self-care, self-love. Your projections worked on me when I was in my sin, but they don't work now that I'm healing. And everything that you're doing, I'm not using that to self-afflict and harm others. No, listen closely. I'm using that to heal. The very weapons you use, the very people that you use, I'm using that to heal. You're not in control of that. You have nothing to do with that. You actually have nothing in common with that. Not a lot of you. I wonder why. Different environments, same format, different subjects, but same format. I'm watching you, I'm monitoring you. I'm like, I'm over it. I know you watching me. I have to put on this mask like I'm so weak and gullible, but really I want to tell you, go clean your nose. Go find God. How you watching me? Go love God. Very coincidental that I'm talking about God and you watching. So maybe I should use this phone as a device to speak directly to my ops who monitor, gang stalk me, think I'm in fear of them. You can come have my phone. I don't need it. I've been trying to show folk I meant to respect you, but I be damned if I fear you. I don't care how many. I don't care what lies you speak on. You threaten me with 5-0 and all these other people getting involved. Send them up. Tell them to show up. But they don't want to hear my side. So the only thing you do is slander, bully, do all the childish high school, elementary-ish. I'm not going to stop believing in God. I'm not going to stop healing. I'm not going to stop growing. I'm not going to stop trusting Him. He brought me too far. And I don't care who don't like me. If He put air in my breath, if you had the favor of God and He agree with what you're doing, when He take me out, He get me off this earth and deal with my works and character, my own life, you ain't be needing all these people. Hell, you wouldn't even need to use your money. Hell. It's something very self-aware and alarming for you to use your own money to participate in wickedness where you gotta hide the truth. You want to shame others. You don't want them to walk in truth. You be a fool to think I'm going to tell people my business. No, I'm going to tell them what I want them to hear, sweetheart. I like when certain people replay and they expose it to other people. I'm like, yeah, fool. Good. You hear that commercial bull crap on something that 9 times out of 10 you think I'm going to do, but you have no idea what I'm going to do. So much wickedness. So much manipulation. So much control. So much lies. It's more to live for. It's so much more to live for and to heal from. Holy cow. It's subtle things I see what people do that reveals. I'm not going to reveal it right now because I don't want them to have this crazy reaction. But just subtle things they do. Different people do. And I want to ask them, what's next? What am I supposed to do? Lose my mind? I'm not out here committing crime. You don't need to tap my phone. Come get it. I hand it over to you. With the phone bill included. Have the field there that you'd love to have. Go ahead. But you can't manipulate others and think they're broken behind it. Or think they're weak behind it. Well, I'm a monitor you and make you paranoid. No? How? How? From what? I'm already distant towards these same people. Different environments. They think I'm gullible. I like folk to think that. What are you talking about? It's a whole different plan I have in mind that they have no attachments to, and it's not revealing on my phone. But what you need to do is have a self-care package for the people that you use who monitor my device and who monitor what I do, my personal settings. You need to have a self-care package for them. You need to have some life insurance for them. You need to have a mirror so they can clean their nose before they start trash talk. All kind of residue up in there. Like, nobody want to see that. How you gonna make me paranoid by the things I speak on what I used to do or where I came from? And you got all these drugs in your system as we speak. As you try to slander me, but you're not. You don't care about your own image while you're trying to bring your demise to others. You need to get a self-care package for your people. I want to be in my space and in my way. That you can say all the lies you need to say. Go ahead and do that. I be waiting for the day of one of these people to call the police. I be waiting. Like, don't threaten me. Do it. I be waiting. Don't threaten me. Don't talk trash about me. Do it. Because I have a lot to say about these same people who be starting things, who are grown adults but act like children and don't know how to mind their damn business. You can't make me paranoid because you watching me. You boost up my confidence, actually. You don't make me ashamed. You make me more confident. Because God is not approving what you're doing. But what you believe in is power. It's not power. It's increasing decaying of the health of your own people, which is representing power. Because it's in numbers. Because it's using technology. That's power, right? That's not power. That's not power. Rely on others and love to speak on their behalf, and when they're communicating you love to twist things to make it about lust because you already have it in your mind they're operating out of lust. So when they grow in the spirit and they grow and heal, you can accept that, but it's not up to you. It's never up to people if we grow and heal. And for the ones who study one's ways and their shortcomings and say, I'm going to use their shortcomings and their brokenness to shame them, to slander them, to bully them. When one can make up jokes about their own shortcomings and mistakes and failures, it reflects on your own wisdom and your own tactics that you use for power. That reveals how trash of a human being you are. Because you got some failures and mistakes and flaws of your own. Not all the time, but some of the times. I speak on the flaws of some of these gang stalkers who be so extra in my business, extra about in my personal life, as if I want to know them like that, when they can't walk and respect the boundaries I have set up, or how much I do not want to even deal with these folks. They have nerve to be mad. I don't do it often because I don't want to be consumed by evil and hate and jealousy. It's trash. The whole plots and schemes, it's trash. A lot of it is trash. I'm sorry. I'm speaking on my experiences of dealing with gang stalkers who want power, who getting paid to slander, talk trash, and who want power, who not even in their own purpose. Who not healing in their own life. And would slander me by some of my own issues and be right there 5 steps deeper in some other issues that I had never experienced. But it's a lot that we all need healing from. How can you shame a loose woman, but yeah, you operating out of lust? How can you operate out of shame towards her when you trying to participate works of the flesh with her. This is what I mean by a lot of the things that we entertain in sin of our flesh needs healing, because it comes from an unhealthy format of influence. How can you shame others if they're alcoholics or addicts, but you one? You got aunts and uncles that's one. How? And are you supporting them to heal while you judge them? Because these people who getting paid to judge and smear, they act as if they're so perfect. And then when one moves correctly, do the right thing for themselves and God first, not for people, because people not worth it. They won't give you your flowers. They won't let you know you doing the right thing in life. They won't support it. These type of people on purpose want to see a demise. And every time their tactics are revealed, the Holy Spirit reveals himself. He reveals them, their tactics, and his judgment. I had to wake up to so much judgment that I didn't want to see. I had to wake up to so much judgment and walk in my own truth that I had to see. It's crazy how the more they participate in these tactics, the more addicts they become. And I don't get on the high horse and think I'm better than them. No, I get my eyes off this physical realm, whatever environment I'm in. I get my eyes off the physical realm and I see what Satan is doing. He's hopping on and off people with dirty deeds, wear them out, and welcoming strongholds. But if a lot of souls, a lot of people were healing, they'll protect their health, which will attract their wealth. I love it when they reject me nowadays. I'm 41 years old. What I look like trying to fit in with a club of egotistic, narcissistic, brainwashed, lukewarm puppets who let society tell them how to have relationships, on how to be. Yeah, that is a golden ticket. Thank you. Reject me all day long. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that rejection. I'm gonna go give it to God, even if it breaks me, even if it helps me, even if I experience brokenness, that helps me. You don't realize that. I don't carry brokenness. I purge that and give that to God, and God awakens up greatness within me and around me. You don't have to see it. Cool. The more you reject me, the more God accepts me, and the more greater I become. So cool. Keep on rejecting me. I love it, actually. I had to heal from my own issues of being an addict, being lost. Why I want to be accepted and be like you? I already had so many things that pulled me away from God. It was an enemy to God. What? Well, I'm going to be an enemy again and be like you to fit in with you? It's trash. This 3D is trash. It's so lame. It's surrounded by lies, slander, bullying, control, manipulation, greed, egotistic individuals, narcissistic system. But I dare a lot of these people to heal from a lot of things. But it requires a leaving their safety net. They don't know how to leave their safety net. You can't tell people how to be when you're not God. And you live in a glass house. That you feel power, empowerment based off of your status and based off of how many people approve you and based off of a college education and based off of a nice car. That don't make you great, and it sure as hell don't make you whole. That just make you established in this wicked world. And to think people don't know, don't observe, don't comprehend, it's bananas. I don't have no drugs on me. I don't have no drugs in my system. There's no drugs in my hair. I have locks that have been growing for over 3 years. 2 to 3 years. Folk can come check my hair. Folk can observe me and still will lie on me. And make the lies so believable that an average person that come near me to think, oh, she's mentally ill. Okay. That makes you feel good. That makes you feel better. But when my works don't line up with your projections and slander, that's on you. It don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not responsible for that, and I care less about it. I never seen so many people. So many people care about what a person doing, where they going, how they living. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with doing anything illegal. It has nothing to do with causing harm for others. But you supporting the destruction for those in their life, they got to face God for. That's why a lot of these people, they got to get high before and after. Before or after. I see it in their health, their body language. But it's more we need to be living for. It is not for greed. We need to be living right for our salvation, for our higher self, our inner child. A lot of these people cannot have. If there's one of them that operate from the Holy Spirit and they make room for their higher selves, I already know. I already know who's with the bull crap, who's with the drama, who believes in God. 9 times out of 10, they don't want to participate with the wicked tactics. They don't want the karma. They don't want the attachments. They don't want the wrath. It's dangerous attacking someone who's constantly healing, constantly purging. I don't carry the things you send out. So what does happen in the spirit realm? Satan attacks you in ways you don't expect. But it's up the road ahead. Not only that, I heal and grow because I can face my truth. Because if I'm all these things, why you have me out here free? Or why you want me isolated and feeling the way you want me to feel? I'm cool with being isolated. I always been alone. I heal best that way. I evolve stronger. But overall, I do wish everyone wellness. Overall, I do wish everyone greatness. Overall, I wish the best for folk. But that don't mean I'm going to be humble and broken and insecure and at this low state they want me at while they send out these attacks. No, that don't make you God. You can't control how people act when you send out warfare to them. And then be mad when they're confident. Excuse the hell out of me. Show me how to heal then. Show me how to heal. And not be a hypocrite. If you say I'm one, show me how to be silent and remove your mask. Because I'll remove mine with all that being nice and get along with everybody. I do that just to have some peace. But really, I don't get down with folk at all. I really don't. I don't want to say the way I really want to say it. It involves a lot of curse words, and I don't want to say it. I wish them wellness, though. And I don't get in the way of wishing them wellness and them actually achieving it. So whatever they have to do for them to get their money, go ahead and get your money. But that don't make me broken. All because you don't like me. That don't make me insecure. That don't make me... It would work if I had detachment towards these people and wanted to have a relationship, a friendship, a connection. I don't. So as soon as it's sent out, as soon as I send it in to heal and process the next step of developing character. You promote me to operate out my higher self in real time. You don't been see it. You don't recognize it, but you participate in these tactics that make you brainwash. You think I'm lost. You think I'm gullible. Cool. I kind of like it that way because when I heal, you're not in the energy space where I am. You nowhere near that. Only thing you can do is keep on lying. But stop lying and get 5-0 in here. Stop lying, stop threatening, and come through with the come through. But you can't make things to fit your story or what you want and make it seem like I'm harming folk. I'm not speaking about the flying monkeys. I'm speaking to the head. Come through with the come through. This is a long list of problems, issues, injustices that needs to be spoke about. It don't need to be swept under the rug. Along with your abuse of power and how much of a coward you are. So egotistic. You gonna bring shame on my brokenness, or my illnesses, or my issues, or my addictions? Should you be healing? Should you already be whole? And when you come in one's presence, you operate out of ego. It doesn't show that you whole. It shows that you're fragile. I have to find the cares because I don't have none. There's so much more to live for. It's so much more we need to be focused on healing and growing and not operating out of greed and control and wickedness. It's so sad. Why you trying to make me look so sad? But your own trash. When last time you took it out? So the next time I see opposition, next time I see you higher ups, I'm going to ask you very bluntly and very calmly and respectfully. When last time you took out your own trash from your own character and your own deeds? Not about the trash in your house. I'm talking about your own deeds. Because I'm dealing with a lot of people who are full of themselves, who don't want the truth to be exposed. They want their lives to be solid, and they're fragile and phony, and the lies are one-sided as hell. It's sickening. And it's making me think, okay, God, I know what my intentions are when I leave the house. And I leave with the good intentions of His grace and mercy that I'm thankful for. And I leave and I always make room to reflect on my own thoughts, my own character, my own actions. That's what healing is about. That's how you stop trauma and abuse and addictions. And I understand that's why the enemy is so mad. Everything I do, everywhere I go, you constantly want to create chaos. I understand that. He got to do his job. Do your job, but that don't mean I'm going to be molded by that. You can't keep on affecting others' life and thinking that they won't get a paper trail on you just as much as you want a paper trail on them. It's very easy. You're giving me multiple examples of what to do. But the moment I put a card, one of your own cards, on you, then it's a problem. Then it's not fair. None of this is fair. None of this is right. None of this is solid. None of it. None of it. I wish people wellness, but you ain't gonna get in the way of my own. And that's peace and loving God, loving source, and surrendering. You ain't getting in the way of that. You helping me grow. You not realizing that because you so brainwashed by what you can control with your greed and your money and your people. All that things means nothing. It means nothing. You telling people I'm assaulting children? Where? When? Why you didn't file the charges? Why you didn't come arrest me? Because you know the truth? Right. You say I'm assaulting women. Where? When? How? Right, but you mad because you can't charge me. You say I'm still a loose woman. Okay. You send men to operate out of lust my way. But I never told you I was thirsty in the first place. Even when I was broken or brainwashed or damaged, I wasn't that thirsty, God dog. You so desperate and so high on your drugs that you don't understand that sometimes people are not desperate like you. God forgive me, I'll fall in love with a dildo before I fall in love with a man that operating with these tactics. I could see through you. I could see the demons you entertain. I could see where you're lacking, healing at. I could see a lot of things that I don't want to see. But when I say I walk in love and light and positivity and I wish people wellness, that's the motivation of trying to push for unity and healing. Real talk. But when folk think I'm gullible and think they can run game, they have a hell of a wake up call. Because real talk, I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my battles I had to survive and it woke up beast mode. I didn't survive it with walking in love and light. I had to wake up beast mode. Strong, bold faith of calling on God and believing in God. And if he puts air in my lungs for me to still live here and have purpose here and work here and live here, you can't take what God blessed me with. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many people you use. You got to carry that. That's your responsibility. That's your work. So much more to live for. I don't know. How about stopping trauma so next generation of women and men don't be affected by that and be having mental illness and stop carrying habits to make them addicts? I don't know. What about we change the whole system? I don't know. Why won't we stop wearing masks and stop trying to manipulate people? All because they don't fit in the system. We wasn't created to fit in a system and be copycats of cowards. So every time I see one, I highlight, okay, there go another coward. I see another one that's a coward trying to have power over me, but you don't got power over your own self, so how can you have power over me? Mission impossible. Something very interesting happening at this time. That your warfare is sending in. What happens when I give it to God? When I trust God, when I love God, when I ask God to have his way with my thoughts, my feelings, my flesh, my temple, how I treat my temple, how I treat people, when I ask him to have his way. When I ask him to show me how to heal from the very destruction that you sent in, that's supposed to be idols that bring in self-affliction and deep deception and wickedness like a domino effect, but it's not happening. It's not happening. And the ones who believe in the lies, the ones who supporting the slander, is sick how much they don't even see how much they're brainwashed, how much they're puppets, how much healing they haven't access to. What about their own free will? What about who they really are? All because you want control. You want everyone to be like you, for you to have impact. This is sad. It's sad. Your money, your greed is gonna bring you straight to hell. Your desire for control is gonna bring you straight to hell with everybody that you're using. And I know my truth. When I speak on you, even try to shame me by that. How can you? You're not even an example what healing is like. Show me the example. Your own healing works to bring shame to me because you've been in it longer, right? You've been plotting against me longer, right? You've been shaming me for what I do or don't do longer. But your works and your ways shall highlight what's right, right? Come on, show me. Everybody, I double dog dare you. Show me what healing is like. Show me what correction is like with your own ways. And not of ego, not of title, not of power, not of works, but your own life. Your own character, your own gifts, your own fruits. You send in warfare to say you have power. Use all these people to say you have power. That's not power, sweetheart. That's not power, sweetheart. If I hated God, I would be slandering these people right back for the issues they have. And I don't believe in that. Because it's downgrading the quality and value of souls in the community. It's downgrading the value of our community as it is, but society and the souls who live in it, to shame them and to say that they're not worthy of evolving and healing and walking upright and they have no support. The devil is a lie. I came too far. And there's a lot of people who came too far. We need to wake the hell up and get real.